It may have been years since you were last on campus, or maybe it was just yesterday. Do you think you will ever forget the sun hitting the red bricks, the chime of the bell tower, the smell of mountain laurels as you walk across campus, or the mountain cedar? Trinity University has a unique history of being on the move, both geographically and academically. We are a community that has always been committed to inspiring learning, to making an impact in our community, and downright having fun. These are just a few of the moments that define Trinity's history. Some of these moments you will have heard about, some of them you will have experienced, and some you will come to know. In 1869, a group of Texas Presbyterian pioneers with a vision to establish a university of the highest order held their first classes in a small rural town called Tawakona. With just 5 faculty members and 7 students, these first Trinitonians laid the foundation for what Trinity has become today. Virginia Stotts, in the class of 1954, can tell you all about their journey from the Woodlawn campus to our current location, where O'Neill Ford's designs came to life in shaping the look of the modern campus. Picture yourself packing all of your books from the library into your cars and driving them to storage. Or maybe you were in the band, and when you got to campus, you forgot which moving van you put your instruments in. So you had to go over to Edison High and borrow a few instruments to give your spirited tigers a welcome. As the early campus footprint took shape, the sense of this tiger community grew. This camaraderie quickly spilled onto our athletic fields, which haven't always been a safe place for tiger opponents. In 1909, Texas A&M experienced firsthand just how competitive we are. A&M and its football team were held to a scoreless tie with our Trinity Tigers. A&M's coach was quoted after the game saying, "We of Texas A&M schedule annual games with your Trinity football teams because, regardless of the heavy odds against them, the Little Devils never give up and never quit fighting." 100 years later came the Mississippi Miracle in 2007, where Trinity Tigers defeated the Millsaps Majors in the last 2 seconds of the game with 15 lateral passes.
And keep lateraling it, and they score! That was one of the most miraculous plays in all of college football, perhaps in all of football history.
Traditions, like athletics, are truly what link all of our students, alumni, faculty, and staff together across many generations. One of these traditions can be a little chilly depending on the time of year. Trinity trustee Miles Cortez, class of 1964, was just one of many tigers, myself included, thrown into the fountain, presumably on his birthday. And speaking of tradition, over the years, Trinity has been active and involved through community service. Social fraternity Chi Delta Tau started a literacy program for underprivileged children that stimulated a lot of interest in the formation of the Trinity University Volunteer Action Community, also known as TUVAC. By now, you've seen us as a community on the move and making an impact. In 1992, as Trinity prepared to move into the new century, we were lucky enough to heed the wisdom of a true 21st century woman, Dr. Colleen Grissom, English professor and former dean of students. When the decision came to upgrade the entire campus with cable television, telephone, and internet connections, Dr. Grissom celebrated President Calgard's decision to move forward with the tech plan. She said, "I finally got a metaphor across to him that made sense. I told him, cable TV to these students was like indoor plumbing to my generation." Technology is just one hallmark of Trinity's strengths, but none of this would be possible without the strength of our faculty community. We've maintained a low student-faculty ratio with personal attention for students. And it's been said that our professors are some of the most committed educators in the country. And I must say I have to agree. Just like bonds between student and faculty, Trinity students also learn from each other. One of my favorite memories comes from New Student Orientation Week when I served on the orientation team. I remember All of the guys from my hall were sitting and chatting at a table while everyone else waited for their turn to climb. So I went over there and I jokingly said, "Are you guys gonna skip the climb this year? We're taking a break." And they suddenly became serious and said they were going to go last. They had decided to help our Dean of Students carry a wheelchair-bound first-year student to the top of the tower. The guys believed that no student should miss out on this Trinity tradition. The actions of those young men reminded me about the incomparable Trinity bond. With each step up the tower, the guys demonstrated what it means to truly be a part of the Trinity family. Trinity is filled with people who care deeply for one another. Whether someone finds comfort in a passing smile or a listening ear, they will find that here and more. Someone will be there for you, just as these amazing first years were there for their classmate. This is not only Trinity's reality, but this is Trinity's legacy, and I'm proud to be a part of it. The heart of Trinity University is evident through all of these stories. The stories of inspiring learning and growing and building are what make me proud of my university. As you remember the red bricks and the smell of the mountain laurels and the chime of the bell tower, let these be a memory and a reminder to you that you are a Tiger at heart.